Okay, I'm sorry about that. This is gonna be part two, but I'm gonna post it in the same time. As I was saying, the plant food, that what I'm doing, it'll help your plants a lot. Now, if you're buying plants from stores and they're starting to die, as this one used to have a lot more life into it, and it used to look really beautiful. Um, but don't give up on your plants. Okay, I'm just saying this. Don't give up on your plants. You know, this is gonna turn into this, and that it died. When I got it from the store. You know, and I'm just gonna tell you guys, don't give up on your plants just because they're dying. You need to get a feeder. I'm gonna show you guys again. A plant feeder. Okay? And a can. I mean, anything can work, as long as you can stir it up and put it on your plants. But you need to do this every now and again. And also, when you see dead ends, you need to chop those off to where it's not dead anymore, so that new stuff can grow out. So it can come very nice and beautiful again. Now, just because it's green does not mean it's going to grow out flowers again. It's going to grow out, just green stuff, and then a week later, then it's going to grow out flowers. It's going to be nice. It's going to be just like this one. It's going to start out like this. I've grown a lot of these plants by myself. It's going to start out like this with just one flower. This is a good example. Oh, there's the honeybee again. Hi, honey. It's going to start out just like that and turn into this. Now, I also had these guys as store plants. I bought these guys, and they all died. I thought of giving up on them, but things happen. If you live in a hot area, and you have a lot of sun, I live in a hot environment, and it gets really hot here, and I put these guys in the sun, and that was the worst mistake I ever did. And so it killed them, and they're not really growing back as much. They're not becoming fully beautiful and with flowers anymore. So that is a reminder, certain plants can go in the sun and other plants can't go in the sun. It's very interesting. It happens to every other plant if you grow them in hot suns. Now, it's also the type of dirt that you're using too. I'm using mulch. You guys can look it up what is. It doesn't cost that much to get a truckload of it. Mulch is really good to your plants. It really is. But also make sure when you have dead ends on your plants, like look around, because you see this? I usually just cut that off, because it will continue and it will. Now, if you do that, they'll grow back, maybe stronger, maybe, but it'll also help it all out. I've heard of people using peroxide to help their plants get in, what was it called? More air and whatnot to help their roots to grow and whatnot. I feel like that's truthful of what they're using, and it really does help them out. But I've never used that. And here's my pumpkins. I've never used that. Show you how big they are compared to my hand. But yeah, some places you want to drench your plants, like drench them. Let me see. These guys are really big. Showing you guys. these guys will grow, what's it called? Roots. And I'll be fixing that in a different video. I need time to plant these guys and replant them. But if you guys replant something, you have to make sure that you're not ripping out the roots. It is very harmful. And I want to show you guys something I've seen. So you see these flowers?